Also, as a significant step, that industrial unit setup and other government promoter will be given online planning permission building approval without inspection. So when you are establishing something in the government parks, what they are saying is without even visiting, they will give the approval immediately without even visiting the area. So we have government is going to integrate all the SIPCOT, SIDCO, LCOT, TIDCO, SIPCOT, JV parks, everything in another non-government parks into a single entity so that you can plan and get the permission easily for these government established ventures. Sustaining the finance of investment. So how we are going to plan for the investment in the industries over the years. So that is going to be the challenge because mobilizing funds is going to be very, very difficult. So investment gap in the industrial infrastructure and industrial ventures have been addressed through various approaches. So we have projects worth 500 crore. It is called as mega or ultra mega projects in the state. Equity financing. So investor can submit the proposal to TITCO, so coming as a probable investor, and they can support the mega project. So the participation is 11-26%, and the associate sector is 11%. The maximum 26% you can support, you can show the participation. Otherwise, in other sectors, only 2 to 11%. So projects that are having a very high capital requirement in the initial year of investment may also be offered hybrid financing in the form of convertible debentures. So either you can source it from debentures or as an equity plan on a depend on a case to case basis. Industrial ecosystem fund. So as we said, the government recognizes that the major investments can be attracted only if we have a developed ecosystem for the industry. Ecosystem means a proper planned architecture and a complete setup that is going to be the perfect thing for a well-developed ecosystem. So for that, the government has formed SIPEC, Small Infrastructure Project Empowered Committee, that is supporting many small-scale infrastructure projects and can be scaled up. Okay, so we are creating an industrial ecosystem fund with a corpus of 500 crore to support small infrastructure projects and ecosystem creation. So small infrastructure project means what are they? So it is going to be connecting the rural and suburban localite. So giving physical connectivity of other infrastructure like industrial cluster, industrial corridor, parks, warehousing, logistics. So all these are given concession and incentives, and the funds will be used for providing grants to support the development of road, power, water supply, sewerage, and other facilities. Okay, so this is for this we have a fund called as infrastructure ecosystem, industrial ecosystem fund. So with that we can do all these things, and ecosystem creation projects that are creating the or enabling the ecosystem, like the creation of many innovation centers of research parks. So those can also be eligible for funding from this scheme. Next one is our research and technology fund. So government creates a fund of 100 crore to approach R&D in the sunrise sector and technology adoption in the existing industries. So R&D, the projects and the sunrise sector. Sunrise means it's ready to bloom, which is ready to shine. That is going to call a sunrise sector. So that are heavily in R&D. In the initial stage, they would require more amount of fund. And that funding can be met by the just funding what I told, R&D fund, research and technology fund. So this will be helping in bridging the gap for a large number of projects. Explore technology adaptation. We have seen that technology is getting updated day by day, right? So to improve the product, process, performance, efficiency across their supply chain by adopting advanced industry technology such as IoT and supported through this fund. So even latest technology can be adapted and supported through the fund. Same way, you can have venture capital funds. So venture capital is setting up supply chains in the state. So they take high risk and government participates and reduce the risk as much as possible. So venture capital fund will be created of the corpus of 500 crore to support entrepreneurs and undertaking ventures in the sunrise sector. So digital accelerator under Yadav More. So as we have seen, we have digital accelerator under Yadav More, so that American all the outside the abroad outside India, whatever countries we are going to come and establish their units in India, they can see this portal and they can get any information. So 10 capital out of the proposed grant, 10% you can raise it towards operational and capital expenditure. So up to 1 crore per startup. Similarly, you can funds may be created for startups to contribute to innovation from other countries with Tamil diaspora. Tamil diaspora means with maybe generations of Tamil people who have displaced from India and settled there. So for those countries also, they are creating special website or a tool for them to easily access the application and get the required amount of permission. So what are the loans available from the government? So Tamil Nadu Industrial Investment Corporation Limited so offers term loan of up to 40 crore under general term loan scheme. So how to repay all these things? You can go to the corresponding website and see. Okay, incentives for industries. So we have so many incentives for structured package for sunrise sector. So what all the incentives the government is giving? So the purpose of administration, the following four investment commitment ranges have been. So we are splitting the companies into four. Sub-large means minimum 50 crore, maximum 300 crore investment. And large means 300 to 500 crore. Mega means 500 to 5,000 crore. And ultra mega means more than 5,000 crores. And the minimum investment period is also given. It is in average 4 years, and for ultra mega it is going to be 7 years because huge amount of capital is involved. So projects in manufacturing will be creating employment for at least 50% will be eligible for it. If your company is employing 50 people, you can be eligible for the incentive. So project categories we have seen. So for the purpose of creating the physical incentives, the districts are classified into A category, B category, C. A is going to be the top districts where the industries are going to be huge in number. Chennai, Chengalpattu, Kanchipuram, and Tiruvallur. B category, the other next is tier 2 districts, Coimbatore, Erode, and other things. Category C is the last one where the industrial activity is very, very poor. So during this period, so whoever is willing to establish a company, they can choose the categories, and accordingly, the incentives will be differing for each category. Already in A category, more industries are there, so incentive given will be less. If you're opening company in C category district, then you will get more amount of investment. And this is notified by government from time to time. So what is the investment period? So investment period is the actual continuous time taken by the company from the date of commencement till the completion of investment. So that is going to be the investment period. So from the date of commencement till the date of MOU, that is going to be called as investment period. Investment range and thing we have given it previously. So next one, investment promotion subsidy. So what all the four subsidies government is giving for promoting in the investment? First one is SGST reimbursement of final products, flexible capital subsidy, fixed capital subsidy, turnover based subsidy. So these are the some of the available investment subsidies given by the government. So the choice are left to the companies, and it's a one-time choice need to be given at the beginning. You cannot change it once it is being approved. Okay, SGST means 100% SGST is payable on final product sold. SGST, no state GST. Okay, sold and registered shall be reimbursed for a period of 15 years from the date of commercial. So you have to pay 100% and that will be repaid by the government. You have to pay 100% SGST, which will be refunded by the government. So this is applicable to projects that manufacture final products, okay, or fixed capital subsidy. So in A district means the subsidy is for ultra mega it is 20. I told you, right? For B district means 22. The subsidy will be higher for C because there the industries are going to be less in number. And the investment period, you see, 10 years for large projects in B and C and mega projects in A, and 12 years for mega projects in B and C, 15 years for ultra mega projects in all the districts. Large projects in A district will be back-ended for a subsidy of 1 crore. So next to subsidy, flexible capital subsidy. So flexible means it offers a capital subsidy of 30% for A, 37 for B, and 40 for C. So that is standard subsidy of 5% to all the things. So additionally, it will add up to 35. So standardly, it is 5. So if you remove the subsidy, it is 30.